What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? Straight people right now have unfettered access to the internet. Should this be allowed? No! But forget my opinion. Let's just look at what they post online. Knowing that women eat, pee, and makes them incredibly unattractive. Oh. Do you remember 10 years ago when there were articles being written saying that all men are going to be replaced by sex robos in the near future? We're there now, but it's men. I think a man wrote that article, and I think he wanted to replace women with robos as well. This guy gets it. Periods, just top it all off. It kills me that I'm supposed to be attracted to these creatures. And no, I'm not gay. Just in case. Just in case you might be thinking that, my goodness. You know you don't have to, right? Hold on. It kills me that I'm supposed to be attracted to... You know, you don't have to. There's no law that says you have to be attracted to anybody. You could just stop and stay at home with your toys, right? Fully allowed. And no, I'm not gay. I'm attracted to women, but knowing they are just animals turns me off so much. My ideal woman would look just like a woman, but with no bodily functions. Home Slice begs for the robos. Bussy. I'm sorry. How do men this week even manage to survive? Honestly, it's a self-selecting process, and there are articles being written right now about how men are actively self-selecting themselves out of the gene pool by acting this chronically online. Super gross, but like, cool. Hopefully this kind of person with this attitude will not raise children. Men! What are these feminists talking about? We don't objectify women. Also, men, the ideal woman is literally just an object shaped like a woman's body. Preferably one that doesn't speak back, and also doesn't move. And also, I can probably get one from the store, right? That's right! As you can tell, we are diving into r/AreTheStraightsOK today. Let's get started. Alpha tip. And just the tip. Tell one of your gay friends... There's gonna be a recording of me saying, "Come to daddy" on the internet now. Oh, lovely. All right. Come to daddy. And watch how they respond. If they laugh, there's more work to do. What? What? Hands-on work. If something in their eyes shift, you're natural alpha. What? Oh, you're threatening them with some bum fun. Listen, my friend. Okay, all right, I don't know. Maybe your circle of friends is fairly homophobic, so if any of you makes somewhat of a man attracted to a man comment, then it makes everybody else uncomfortable. I guess, I don't know. What a strange thing to do. You know it's not illegal to kiss your homies if they want to kiss you, right? You could just ask them. Happiness is for women and children. There we go. This is how the patriarchy is hurting everybody. It's these expectations that men cannot have joy, they cannot feel cared for, they cannot feel intimate with friends in friendships, they can't connect with other fellow people. Dear God, let them have emotions. Men! Let men have emotions! I'm recording this at 4 a.m. Do you think I'm waking anybody up? Honey, hand me the hairdryer, and it's a gun. Get it? Because wife bad. That's the joke. Wife bad, wife dead good. Wife alive, bad. 6.8 thousand likes. Nando! My most controversial... Oh my God. Okay, so this is a dating profile. I recognize it from these memes and these memes alone. It's been a long time since I've had a Bumble. This might be a whatever it is now. Is this how Tinder looks? I don't know. Nando! My most controversial opinion is unapologetic 4B alpha. Male... What? Unapologetic 4B alpha male in hypergamy world where masculinity is toxic. Are we really complaining about toxic masculinity in big 2026? Hypergamy is the act or practice of seeking a spouse or partner of higher socioeconomic status, wealth, or social standing than oneself. Often referred to as, marrying up. Okay. Is historically and sociologically associated with women seeking partners with greater resources to ensure security. You know why that is? You know, up until the 70s, women couldn't even have credit cards, and bank accounts had to be signed off with like a spouse's permission or like a father's permission. There's a reason why women were forced to try to marry people with money. You know that, right? Ugh. Yes, this level of masculinity is toxic, my friend. Where masculinity is toxic and sentenced to death! Brother, please. I can't believe you can take a singular look outside out your very window right now and you think that toxic masculinity is punishable in any sense, let alone with death. I'm looking for a smart, feminine female with a capital F. Jesus. That savors testosterone. Oh, what a delectable treat. Man juice. Oh, I don't like that I said that. These utopian profiles are lowering my intelligence. Are you real? Are you... You can't be real. Hold on. Incels say women only date alpha males. Alpha males say women don't want them. So who are these women dating? Each other? Oh wait, men who aren't giant f***ing losers? Cook. Name one person who's been sentenced to death for being masculine. Oh wait. This is the second time in 2 days I've seen weird wannabe tough guys use utopian in a negative description. Right? What? Huh? Utopia, where nothing is built for men specifically, and everybody has equality. Why did I have to crack the code? God dang it. In a world where everybody is equal and we have flying cars and everybody can eat and sleep with whomever they want, then you will be single and alone and lonely. So why would you want utopia? That would be your hell. You want to trap people with you. Ugh. Fellas, if you see your friend posting something to his dating profile that looks like this, divorce him! I mean, on the real, have a conversation first. Try to fix their broken mindset. Get them away from... You know that documentary that came out of the woman whose father was very MAGA, and then after she unsubscribed him from MAGA emails and took Fox News off the TV, suddenly he became normal again? Do that for your homies, wherever you can. Delete the Nick Fuentes from the phone, okay? Get them some help. Finna give my daughter a male name. Ain't nobody cracking Abdul. Abdul. Cracking is euphemism. See, I'm up on the terms, y'all. Cracking is a euphemism for adult fun time. Saying that he's going to name his kid Abdul. Oh my God, they're just gonna nickname her Abby. You idiot. Gross opinion, but also dumb. Very dumb. Abby. Duh. The only one left with the L is gonna be you. My man told me to go get gas yesterday. Joke's on him, cuz now I done ran out of gas and he still has to do it. Is that a joke? He's gonna be stranded. Moral of the story is, men just fill your lady's tank up so you won't have to do it later. Wait, is it your car? Or is it a shared vehicle? Are you both gonna be stranded? This doesn't help anybody. Just go to the gas station. Weaponized incompetence. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with weaponized incompetence. I think this is how the patriarchy hurts everybody. It's the expectations that, oh, car? That's man job. Man car job, okay? Women look pretty. Man car. Also, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, weaponized incompetence as well. I agree with that. Oh, it was so tricky. Oh, I couldn't figure out how to fill up the gas. No. Okay, if it flashes blue, it's a boy. And if it flashes pink, it's a girl. Oh my God, not the demon core gender reveal. Oh no, gender reveals in America be like. This is some deep American lore, okay? DJ, put some of that on screen, okay? Thank you. Very competent men, literally nuclear scientists, decided the best way to keep these two halves of metal from joining and creating a very big nuclear reaction was to just put a little screwdriver between it, and everybody promised not to move it. Unironically, that kind of gender reveal historically may have killed fewer people than actual gender reveals today. Ugh. I think I want to be there the first time my little girl Oh, 'cause I'm not finna let her get pounded out. Okay. Excuse? What? So he's talking about his kid, right? He's saying his daughter, the first time his daughter is going to have some adult fun time, he wants to be in the room for that. I don't know if you know this. I stream pretty often, and over here, in fact, we pretty often watch things like Mama's Boy, 90 Day Fiance stuff, TLC, where people are way too close with their mothers. And this is a perfect example of someone that should not be around their kids when they're adults having adult activities. Reminds me way too much of that show. You're including yourself in events that have nothing to do with you, please. And I hope they would have nothing to do with you. Get out of the room. What a terrible day to have eyes. Honestly, my fault for reading it. Jesus. This is the world that liberals want. Okay, it's the 8th day of the month. He's cooking. Oh, and raising 2 children. Wait, how many arms does he have? Wait a minute, hold on. Is that the dad's arm? And then that's the dad's arm? And that's the dad's arm? This is clearly AI. I get it. But Jesus. Have we not moved on from those primitive models? Holy. Spider! Oh my god, she's watching Heated Rivalry. Ah, the show with hot men in it. Oh, I find that so threatening as a man. So you admit that men's greatest fear is being treated like they have treated women? Yes. Quite curious. I bet he thought he cooked with that too. God dang. I've been seeing a lot of posts lately from some American creators that are saying that the only reason that Heated Rivalry is popular at all is because American audiences were exposed to it. Now that they like it, now it's allowed to be the most popular thing on TV right now. Ugh. Glamorous blonde music teacher's breathtaking confession in court as she admits having adult fun time with a boy 12. That's not. Is this British? Oh yeah, dailymail.co.uk. They have some weird things that get published on Daily Mail. Holy. So jail then, right? Straight to jail? When they think that headlines are giving an unbiased perspective of an article or an article's context, or maybe even the contents of the article itself, that they're thinking that those are unbiased details of an actual event, I beg all of you to apply some critical thinking, because that alone was horrifying to read. Here's the tweet. Thankfully, the comments are mostly saying, oh, thank God. Oh, okay. And it looks like they deleted it. Okay, let's go. Logical minds prevail. Will you date me? I want a man, not a boy. He's 20, she's 20, he's 37. Okay. 15 years later. 35. I'll give you a chance now. Oh, get it? Yeah, I drew myself as the Chad and you as the not Chad, so I win the argument, actually. Incredible. See, in this fictitious scenario, I'm super chiseled and cut, and I'm 35, and now I'm dating a 20-year-old, which is something that every 35-year-old that is sane should want to do. That's super weird. Why aren't you dating someone your own age? Ew. Well, in this scenario, she wanted somebody who was more mature than you because you were very immature. And I think you, by making this post, still shows that at the age of 35 are quite immature. Very weird. Probably why you can only date somebody who's 20. Oh my God, cracking the code again. Point of view. You're like a 10 out of 10, but she likes girl. She likes girl. Also, that's the Women's World Cup, isn't it? The trophy for that? Oh my goodness, fella. I know that a lot of the women that are on the Women's World Cup team do like women as well. This is weird on a bunch of levels. Also, women's sports f***ing slap. They're so fun. Oh my gosh. Do you know why? I'll give women's soccer as an example. Women's soccer is so tough. Oh my God. If they catch an elbow to the face, they don't like fall down and overreact and cry and roll around so that they can get a yellow card called on the other team so they can then get back up 3 seconds later. Be like, oh no, I'm good. I'm walking it off. It's all good. The yellow card already got displayed. Oh, red card for them. Perfect. All right, well, I'm back in the game. Just the men do that. Just the men are pathetic and lame, taking dives all the time. You see that when someone like mimes doing a trip and the other person trips over and is like, oh, my leg. Not women's soccer. Hell no. God dang. If it got nearly as much media push as men's sports do, they would be so much more popular. I can guarantee it. Actually, just the other day, I was over at the women's hockey game, the Golden Eyes over here in Vancouver. And everything, not only was the game a ton of fun, but also the music selection from start to finish. Every single person in the audience was singing it. It was bangers from the 90s, bangers from the early 2000s. There were some current songs, like obviously they had to have Golden thrown in there. Oh, it was so fun seeing even like the really young people jumping up and knowing every single lyric. Blast. The type of girl you meet 5 seconds after getting a girlfriend. So? Would it matter who you meet after? Isn't the whole goal to get a girlfriend? Wouldn't you be happy at that point? Or are you saying that you'd immediately want to trade up as soon as you got a partner? Are you saying that as soon as you stop approaching people like a predator, then suddenly they start thinking that you might actually be a good person, so they warm up to you? So that you feel really attracted to those people because they're not like telling you no all the time and trying to push you away and maybe if you just acted normal all of the time, you could make friends with men and women, and you could stop being weird. This is the kind of dude who talks really loud at the restaurant. Yeah, and thinks that the waitress is actually hitting on him. Oh, she laughed at all my jokes and touched my shoulder. That means we're married now. And if any of you other men look at her while she's serving me a meal, as a man, I should expect this. Then I'm going to come after you and the pieces won't fit, so she gets the heart. You're my missing piece. Can I show that? That's fine, right? Because it's a puzzle? Do I have to blur this? Oh my God. He stole her boobs! Congratulations, your breast reduction surgery was a success. Oh my God. Wait, where's Garfield? No. Who do you think took your boobs? Okay, I was wondering if they were gonna cook with that meme as well. So good. What a choice reference. You know what to do. Throw it up there. That's right. Thanks, DJ. Everybody write thank you, DJ, in the comments. Today, I literally heard a woman say, I cooked 2 separate meals for Easter because my husband said the first one I made was too girly. What kind of food is too girly? Girl, just throw the whole husband out expeditiously. Please. Food has a gender too now? Of course, steak is male, salad is female. Maybe it was a salad. Oh my God. I know it's female from all the stock photos of women laughing while eating salad. But men look serious while eating steak. How could I forget? So you're saying it's manly to put a big, hunkin' wet piece of meat in your mouth? Mm-hmm. When I was young, I used to think that dogs were boys and cats were girls. And then I grew up and realized I was right. If a dog loves you, it is loyal until the end. Even if you're homeless, even if they starve, they will sit beside you and fight to protect you. Cats love you sometimes, if you feed them always. If you can't feed them, watch how quickly they forget you and find somebody who can. It doesn't surprise me how often people who have difficulty understanding consent don't like cats. I know anybody that spent time with cats will know what I mean. Wait, hold on. If a dog loves you, it is loyal until the end, even if you're homeless. So just date men then. Is this just you saying you want to date men? You can do that without trying to put women down. Don't be weird about it. Kiss your homies, please. Why do strong, independent feminists need alimony? Women in public. I am a strong, independent woman. I don't need men. Women in court. I am oppressed. I want 50% of his net worth. I don't think this is a great example. I don't think that's what this was. As someone who has a cursory understanding of this case, I don't think that's what the objective here was. This is the kind of post that men who are upset that they have to pay child support make. Like, oh, I have kids, but I hate that I have to pay for them, even though that's all that women are good for, is making giving me my progeny. Give me a line of succession. Oh, they need to pass on my genes desperately. Can't believe I have to pay. Dude, skull. Man and woman. Man and woman. Wait, oh, he got shorter. Man and woman. He's, oh, no. Oh. Yes, okay, so I understand what's going on here. It's describing the issue with how men often become, they sort of infantilize themselves when kids come around, because all of a sudden they utilize that weaponized incompetence where they're like, I don't know how to do anything like change a diaper. Men go work, I go office now. Women do woman things. Tidy the house, 24-hour job. I need time off when I get home from work, okay? You need to look after me, cook my meals, clean up after me. I'm not picking up my socks. That's your job. In a kind of gentle way. That's what this comic is outlining. From Rob. Can I maybe ask you about this crazy fantasy I have? Just see what you think. Oh, go for it. Say we were friends. Are you not presently? Oh no. I always found you attractive, but never was able to make a move for lots of reasons. One day, after we were hanging out at your place, after I leave, you find my penis on the floor. This is magic. It doesn't make sense, but for the situation, it's magic. No, you are diseased. My fell off. Very magical. It's on the floor, like as if it's a dildo. I can't see what's going on, but I can feel everything happening to my. Oh no! Oh no! Ew! Oh! That's a hole in the wall. Glory hole. You want a glory hole experience, but you've made it the worst, weirdest option possible, where your penis is magical and just falls off. Ew! Gangrenous wound. See a professional. This is very strange. I wouldn't know what's going on. My dildo would behave like a normal. Getting soft and excited and okay. My question to you is, would you simply return my or would you keep it and keep the secret that you found it? What? That is wild. What? Lol, I know what answer you would want, but in all honesty, I'd assume you needed it back. All right, she's a keeper. But also don't put up with this. That's terrifying. Fellas out there, if you want any idea of what women have to go through in the dating scene, or even just generally from like messages from friends and stuff, ask them to show you their dating app. and see the messages and just see what the first ones are without any responses back, just based off of their profile. See how people try to communicate with them. Try to develop some empathy. If you're breastfeeding a child when they have teeth, you're a pedophile. Oh, breasts are literally made to feed babies? Also, my first and last son both had teeth by 5 months? Stop speaking on things you don't understand, kiddo. I'm literally older and a more experienced mother than you, kiddo, lmao. Some of us don't lay on our backs at 14. Child, SMH lol. Oh, not a girl's girl. Oh my God. If you see breastfeeding as something adult fun time related, you might actually be the file. Just saying, experienced mother my whole cheek. I hope it's just a troll. Yikes, that's true. Yuck. No wonder no one is getting married anymore. Marriage is just a nice term for adopting a fully grown woman who can't take care of herself. Oh God, no. Female tears, still warm. Oh God, it says still warm. Gross. Who let their grandpa do some shopping? Ew. This screams divorced fella. I can't imagine somebody with a wife getting this. Definitely not someone who's thinking that their wife is a child that they've adopted. Yikes. When my boyfriend asked me to name a reason I love him, but my chat GPT isn't loading. I would think people who make these are trolling, but I've seen how people interact. I read a post recently. I think it was when we were doing the podcast episode for HYBO when we were going over memes. Oh, by the way, I have another channel where I put out videos regularly, like a couple a week. And if you've been missing my content, check out Have You Been Outside? Fun channel. Sometimes, I mean, we do meme videos and we do news videos and stuff too. There's a lot going on over there. But I remember reading one where this guy was talking to his girlfriend and she was like, can you just please drop the chat GPT responses? And he was like, I don't even know how to talk to you without them. What are we even doing anymore? Do straight people just not like who they date? Yeah, so often. I guess it's for like status or companionship or because they're like expected to do it. But it's all sorts of toxic reasons, and that's why the relationships disintegrate over time, because you didn't get into it honestly and earnestly. You don't care about the... When will we find men who yearn again? Not men who obsess, but men who passionately, romantically yearn. That's a good partner. And they're probably in a relationship. I just realized. A man's eyes, 10% to the face, 80% to the boobs, and 10% to the legs. Okay. Woman's eyes, 10% to the eyes, 10% to the abs, and 80% to the... Oh, is that a wallet? Oh, okay. All right. It's slightly less gross than I thought it would be. Still pretty gross. Don't be the kind of guy that makes this kind of comic. Very weird. I thought he had a gun holster. Yes, yes. Honestly, yes. I was suspecting it was something because the shape of that is very gun-like. But then I realized that might be a wallet. I thought she was looking at his junk and I was like, wait, do men think we stare at junks all day? Why did he steal her clutch? I'm not going to say that clothing is gendered or like, you know, wallet pieces are gendered. It's whatever. It's fine. I don't care. When the streets TM misuse gay slang. No! That's not very slay, I have to say. I love that the meme is also including Miss Frizzle. If you don't know this, Miss Frizzle is kind of a lesbian icon. She's voiced by Lily Tomlin, who's literally been with her wife for 40 years, since before the show was on the air. Just barely. I feel like the Magic School Bus is about 35 years old now. Oh dear. Hold the phone. We have slang? Anyone care to enlighten me on some of it? Top/bottom, twink, basically a bottom guy, bears, a hairy gay man, lipstick lesbian, a lesbian who wears makeup, 100-footer. Okay, what? Someone who is obviously gay. Oh, okay. Gaydar, telling if someone is gay or not. Bi-fi, wait, bi-fi? Same thing as gaydar for no and much more. You can look it up. Hold on, I'm learning stuff. Correction, twink is not a bottom guy. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh my god, oh, here's a fun one. Twunk. Do y'all know? Oh my god, do you know about twink death? Not the twink death. Ooh, and instead of a bear, what about an otter? See, I'm up on top of the slang. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for checking out another one on r/AreTheStraightsOK. And I think after all these years, we can say no. All right, that's all I got. Boop. Get out of here.